becoming increasingly clear there was something seriously wrong with the babe.
I was in New Hampshire, and there was a picture of him in the paper. I called Mother. I said, Mother, what on earth is the matter with Daddy? I said, he looks terrible. I really don't know. She said, he has these terrible headaches.
That winter, Ruth had a throat operation, and the prognosis was grim. Although he wasn't told of his condition, the babe had cancer.
They kept the fact that he had terminal cancer away from him because they thought he would jump out a window.
He couldn't eat. He couldn't swallow. Of course, he was losing weight like crazy. He just didn't look like Daddy.
He would sit in the chair by the hour and look out over the Hudson River. His spirits were very good. He felt that he was going to beat this thing. But the fact that he had the scar tissue up around his neck made it very difficult for him to talk.
On April 27, 1947, baseball celebrated Ruth's accomplishments with a day in his name at every major league ballpark. Ruth himself attended the ceremony at Yankee Stadium.
I knew how sick he was. I guess that's the reason I didn't go in. And I just stood outside. He started to speak.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You know how bad my voice sounds. Well, it feels just as bad. You know this baseball game of ours.
They turned up that loudspeaker so everybody outside flocks around to hear him. The train up on the platform, people, they just stopped in their tracks listening to this great man.
And after you were a boy and grew up to know how to play ball, then you come to the boys you see representing themselves today in your national pastime. The only real game, I think, in the world, baseball. There's been so many lovely things said about me, and I'm glad that I've had the opportunity to thank everybody. Thank you.
Even when he was so sick, he still wanted to be part of baseball. He took a job with the Ford Motor Company, traveling for the American Legion.
He made personal appearances. The first year, 47, he made 15 appearances. When I saw him get off the airplane, I was shocked. He came out puffing, breathing hard. His color didn't look good. But there he was with this white cap and the white and black wingtip shoes. Then we went back to the ballpark. There was like 15,000 people there, most of them kids. He was a different man, it appeared. Here he was, smiling.
I think he was happier in the ballpark than he was anywhere else. He didn't feel that good. But the strength of being around those young people that he was working with and imparting knowledge to them, I really think gave him strength.
He just seemed to gather strength from it. He really was crazy about kids. And you could see it. As sick as he was and as weak as he was, he wanted to be with those kids.
Babe was a very sick man. We had a child in town that was dying of cancer. Who comes out in the yard with the baby? And he spends time talking to all of us. I got something for you. Here, you look like you can catch. There's a ball. His attitude, knowing that he was close to death, and us knowing that our friend was dying, and not understanding, it was just so wonderful. How you doing, man?
His health failing, his glory days behind, Ruth continued to make public appearances. On June 13, 1948, he helped celebrate the 25th anniversary of Yankee Stadium and wore his uniform for the final time.
I was there when he made his last appearance in Yankee Stadium. Even though by that time he was wasted away, somehow uniform. To be once more, for some last gasp, a heroic figure, you had just this moment which you tried to hold and keep.
I worked for the Herald Tribune, and I did mostly human interest pictures. I think it was terrible to know that all of this ovation comes to him and he knows down deep in his heart that he is alone for this world. They lined him up there in the front. All the photographers were in the front. I went around the back. The thing that steered me was the number 3 being retired. Number 3 is out. The babe bows out, as it's a natural. I knew I had something there.
Later that summer, Ruth's health took a serious turn for the worse. In July, he entered the hospital once more, and this time, he was made aware of what he was facing.
When he went into the Sloan Kettering, he saw that it was for cancer and allied diseases, and he said, "Have I got cancer?" They'd never told him. If anything could have saved him, believe me, the prayers would have. They'd stand outside the hospital. Once in a while, he'd go to the window and look out and wave. He knew that he had all their best wishes and that they were pulling for him.
Here was somebody who had been through an awful lot of pain, discomfort for over a 2-year period. He had enough of it. I'm tired of all this now. He was very quiet. He awaited the end in a dignified way, but it was just a terrible thing for him to realize what had happened to his joy of living.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special bulletin. New York, Babe Ruth, the all-time baseball great, just died in Memorial Hospital of cancer.
Ruth's casket was brought to Yankee Stadium. A spectacle in death, as in life. The Babe had come to rest where his legend had begun.
The people who came to get their last look at him just absolutely were staggering. It amazed me.
We went up to the Bronx on the subway, and there were people from every race, every neighborhood. The line moved very quickly, and looking down at his face, he looked exhausted. Where he was lying was the field. You could smell the odor of it, the sort of loamy, hot earth of August in New York.
I walked in there to see his memorial, and the hair just stood up on the back of my neck and stood up on my arms because I had finally got to see where Babe hit them all.
I remember being ushered up to the casket. Imagine there was Babe Ruth. I was handed a ball. I looked at the ball, and some sensitive person had written on this ball, "Safe at home." I put the ball right next to his hand, and I thought, wow, I mean, here he is, he's home. He's where he belongs.
His passing was an event in the lives of many people because he represented so much and he took so much with him. There never was a character like that, and there never was going to be one again. But in many ways, he's never left the game. The standards that he set, the legends that he created are still very much with us.
Babe Ruth will never be gone. He's still here. He's always here. He was a